Hi there and welcome. This is Nellie Deutsch and I'm on Scispace. Today I'm going to show you how to use the AI writer. So let's start with start writing. And here we go. So the title is Immersive Technologies in Education. And then I'll just paste my text as well as the references. The text should be over 1,000. There you can see 1,232 words. Yeah, that's a lot, and I'm really grateful for that. Next, I'm going to hit the right of my mouse over here and go into print. And then I have everything here. Save it as PDF, which I'm going to do. Save it as PDF so that it goes into my computer. There we go. Save it. Next, I'm going to go into NotebookLM. In NotebookLM, I'm going to go into Create New. There we go. And then I'm going to upload the doc. There's something else that I can do here. I can simply paste the text, which you may find easier to do. So let's do that now. Okay, here we go. Then I'm going to go into Insert. And notice here I can customize and add whatever I want. And then it's going to generate an audio overview or a podcast. Notice here, this is the source. As I said, I can also, let me show you how that's done by going into another one, going to upload the PDF file from my computer. Added the PDF file. You can see it here on the left. So there's the pasted text and the PDF file, but they're working in the same way. So let's go back to the pasted text where we will get this information. And here it is. I can play it. Let's just start it off.
You ever feel like you're just, scratching the surface of a really complex topic?
Oh, absolutely. All the time.
And you just wish you could, dive in properly and really understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's exactly what we're doing here today. We're sort of metaphorically strapping on the VR headsets.
Right.
And diving deep into immersive tech in education, VR, AR, the whole lot.
Exactly. And we've sifted through quite a bit of academic research, which is super helpful for synthesizing studies.
Right.
Yeah.
Good tool.
Yeah. So the mission...
All right, so that was the beginning. Now, what are we going to do with this? Notice there's also the interactive mode where you can communicate by voice, but we're not going to go into that. I'll let you explore it. Right, so next is, notice here, is to share the audio. All right, so we can download it, which is what we're going to do. We're going to download it to our computer. And next, we're going to go into Google Drive. Under Google Drive, we're going to go into New and File Upload. And there is the file upload. Next, we're going to share it. And the way to share it is to go to the three dots here and then go into share twice there. And then instead of restricted, we're going to make it anyone with a link. Copy the link, go into a browser window, paste the link in the browser window, and then here it is. We can play it from here. We'll wait for it to come up. There we go.
You ever feel like you're just,
Okay, there it is. Next, we're going to go to the three dots here and embed item. Open that up. Now, this time, we're going to go into the whole thing. Notice, we'll just copy it. Okay, and then we're going to go into our course. Okay, so this is our course and the instructions. We're going to start a new one so I can show you what it looks like. Here we are. I started a new topic, going to add education. Well, actually, it's immersive technologies in education. Next, I am going to go into tools because I want to embed. There's the icon for embed. And then I'm just going to paste it just like that. Right? That's one way of doing it. And here it is. Okay. And you can play it. Another way of doing it,
You ever feel like you're
let me
just,
show you.
scratching the surface?
Let's stop that. Another way of doing it, let me just remove that, is to go into insert, but this time it's going to look slightly different. Let's go back into the three dots, because this time I'm not going to take the whole thing. I'm just going to take in between the quotation, the first quotation marks, copy that. Okay, and then go back into the course, and this time I'm going to go into insert. And my favorite tool here is Generico. Go into website and then paste it. Now I can also add something else here, but for this, well, we'll just call it podcast for now. And insert. I'll show you the other way. That's one way. Another way of doing it is, let's go into the third way actually, is also Generico. It's the second way for Generico. And this I'm just going to go into the website and just paste it here without the hyper activated word. Okay, and this is what we get here. Right, so here we are. And notice here, either you'll go into the hyperlinked word, podcast, then you'll be able to open it. And this is the advantage. They don't just have to have, they can close it up. And then there's the other one that's always open. So whichever
You ever feel
one
like you're just,
way you
scratching?
wish. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the features that are available on Scispace, and let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. And Notebook, of course, which is amazing because it just generates a podcast.